Hello, I am Jacqueline and I've been a tarot reader for 25 years. Now this video is for Aries, for the Aries people. Now your earthly timescale that we're going to look at is for the 24th of November to the 7th of December 2014. Now what you really should work with, the essence of the next 2 weeks for some Aries, is delay, and then delay again. Any decisions, big decisions about returning back to a certain job or going back to a certain career, and most of all, delay on your decisions, your final decisions on any going back to any exes that the Aries, I'm thinking of going back to exes. I sure would make double think, 3 times think, 4 times think. I'd wait and see, and if you still want to go back to that job, go back to that career or that relationship, then okay. But don't make a decision, then act, because there's a possibility you could regret it, some Aries. So please, when you make your decision, wait and then return if you want to. Your first card, your key card, Aries, King of Wands. Now this is probably a male ex-partner, a male ex-boyfriend or male friends. It's sure, I'm quite positive it's a male. Now this energy, this male really wants to, this is a bit of French, rendezvous, wants to connect and say hello again, or might want to go for a coffee again, or take you out to lunch. They really do want to speak to you again. Parler, it's another second French word, I'm doing quite well. That really means they want to talk to you, they want to say something to some Aries. These are ex-boyfriends, ex-male partners or male friends. This energy wants to talk to you for sure, get in contact with you the next 2 weeks. But why? Why now? Why all of a sudden I want to talk to you or say hello or take you for coffee? Why? That's what you've got to ask yourself. And in the next card we may find out a few more clues why. So your next card is, and I'd be careful with this energy, Aries, for some Aries, especially if male friends, an ex-boyfriend or an ex-male partner is trying to contact you again. I'd be careful. So let me show you your card. It's the Moon. Got to be careful. Be careful if they want to speak with you, Aries. This is for some Aries. Male friends, ex-boyfriends, ex-partners, especially if they want to talk about the past, or they want to sort out the past. Why do they want to talk about the past? I wonder why. Be careful. Or you're not getting the full story, you're not getting all the truth. I'd be careful, because I think this male energy comes in clouds and mist, the mist of deceit. There, I think you've got to be careful they don't spiritually cover your spiritual eyes up. I'd be careful. Don't be fooled as they're talking to you. What kind of agenda have they got if they need you again? So be careful. It's something ain't right. Your next card, a lovely card, very nice card. 2 of Cups. This is nice. Stability will return to good relationships. Even the best of relationships can go a bit haywire and go off track now and again. If yours has, Aries, that your good relationship's gonna hit a bump, well, stability will return the next 2 weeks. So good relationships for Aries will become very good. So you must have worked it out, or you will work it out in the next 2 weeks. Everything will be pasted over. Everything will be nice and smooth again. There's a good possibility it will really, really bring you back very close now as a couple. Now you've got to have this bump in the road. And so be playful, take one another out, treat one another to nice things, a good meal, buy each other gifts, because you're over the worst of it now. And it will bring you a lot closer. So that was good, very good. Now your next card is 9 of Pentacles. That's right. 9 of Pentacles. This is all about jobs and career for some Aries. Now if they don't feel right, this job and this career don't feel right for you, I think you may leave that job or that career. Do you know why? Because that job and that career, if it feels below you, that they're not using all your talents and all your skills, or the people around you don't know what they're doing but you do, well, I think you should consider strongly leaving that job or that career, because that job and that career is below you, below some Aries. And I think you should leave. I really do. You can do a lot better. Next card, 6 of Swords. Any ex, here we go again. Exes, probably male, it could be female, but probably male, that are trying to contact you in the next 2 weeks, Aries. For some Aries, here he is. Wants to speak to you, wants to parlay, talk. Now, like I say, watch out. You have got to watch out, really, you have. Because what they say, how they talk and what they want to say to you is probably bull. Rubbish. It is. Because they do come under the banner of falseness. They're being false. Tremendously false. So watch that. And you know your ex more than anybody. You'll see through him. I think it is a him. Might be a her. But you'll see through the bull. So be careful the next 2 weeks. Now your next card is 8 of Pentacles. Now Aries, some Aries that are thinking of returning back to an ex. Oh, here we go again, an ex. I don't think that it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. It's making me cough. It's not a good idea. I think the timing's all wrong for a start off. That's why you should give it at least 2 weeks, about at least the 7th of December. Like he says, I would wait. If they're trying to pull you back into their life and they want to start again, hold on, wait a minute. I'd wait and think about this. You need to really think. The timing's all wrong, so I'd wait and think about it. If you want your ex back, then if you feel right, you go for it. You know best, Aries. But if you've got some doubts, I'd wait. I would wait. Now your next card is 6 of Wands. jobs and careers that you're thinking of returning to. Again, I'd think again. That's what the cards keep saying. Aries, think again. Are you sure? Give it time. Think about it. Again, it's saying wait until after the 7th of December before you even consider going back to that job. Same with relationships and exes. I'd wait. I wouldn't be rash. I wouldn't act quickly. That's the worst thing you can do the next 2 weeks. Returning back to jobs or careers. I don't know why, but you need to think, like I say, once, twice, 3 times. You really do need to think about it, or you might make a big mistake. Now the outcome, 8 of Cups. Now Aries, if you do go back to your ex, for some Aries, if you do go back to them, could be female, but mostly male, if you want to go back to your male ex or partner, or talk again to your male friends, I think you'll go back to a relationship that has strong restrictions on you. You'll be going back to that again. All the bad parts of the relationship you will go back to again. Nothing's changed. That's why you have to think about going back to them. You're going back to a relationship that's limited. I mean, do you really want this? You've got to ask yourself this. This is why you need to stop and think, because you're going back to the exact person again that you left. Whatever faults, whatever trouble is in this male, it's still there. So do you want to return back to that? Like it says, if you go back to that ex, I mean, it's totally up to you. You know best. If you want your ex back, you have chosen again a boxed in relationship where spiritually and emotionally you can hardly breathe. But basically, let me just tell you this, and then it's up to you. You can make the decision. You are going back to the same person with all his faults, all his troubles. If that's what you want again, then you've got the right to carry on. That's why you've got to stop and think. Do you want all that bullshit again? Because some will return back to that, but it's what you want. That's why you've got to stop and think. Do you want all that again? But they are going to try in the next 2 weeks to contact you and speak with you. They will try that, so it's up to you. Right, Aries. Sorry about me throat, cough, cough, cough. I'm nervous for you, you see. I don't know what if you go back. Is that a good idea? It's made me nervous. I highly recommend that you should subscribe to my channel, because I do try to do a video every day. Follow your rising sign, that's important. Really follow your moon sign, that's very important, how you feel. If your feelings are low or high, because you're following the full moon, the waxing moon, the waning moon, all that's important. And so yeah, that's basically it. So in the next 2 weeks, still nervously coughing. The next 2 weeks, seriously now, think hard, think serious about going back to any exes, jobs or careers. Then you shouldn't make a mistake, because you will go back to the same. If it's a bad relationship, that's exactly what you'll go back to. So it's up to you if you want it or not. You know best. Thank you, and have a nice day. Thank you.